Hello Internet, it's me Josh, the Aging Gamer. So, today's game I'm reviewing is called Drivin. It's a game I recall playing, but I don't remember it for being very good. I've been wanting to actually play this game for a while just to see how it's aged, but I just couldn't remember the name of it. Drivin. My god, that's so generic. Why call it Drivin? Why not racin' or drivin'? Race driving? It's a bit redundant. That's like saying, hey, I'm in a music group band, or hey, I'm a cooking chef. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this damn game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Drivin. So, Drivin, a sequel to Hard Drivin'. It actually started off as one of those sit-down steering wheel arcade titles. The arcade release was in 1990 and was ported over to other systems like the Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and even the friggin' Game Boy. Yuck. I remember playing the Sega Genesis version as a kid, but for this review I was only able to get my hands on a Super Nintendo copy. And man, this is a real shit show. I mean, look at some of this shit. This game runs at approximately 4 frames per second, and it's not even steady at that. What the hell? So when you start the game up, you choose between 4 vehicles, then you can select your track. Autocross track, stunt track, and super stunt track. Basically your easy, medium, or hard settings. The problem is, all these tracks are hard, but let's take a look at them firsthand, starting with the easy track. Simple enough, just drive in a basic loop. You have 39 seconds to reach the halfway checkpoint. I start driving, and as soon as I start turning, my car spins out of control. No joke, the turns are super sensitive. I get back on the road and just trying to straighten out, my car starts spinning again. I don't even make it halfway through and I got a game over. That was freaking awful, and what's even more odd is that even though that was one of the worst races in history, I still managed to be in the top 5 and put in my initials. What? Not like it matters anyway, the game doesn't save your high score when you turn it off. I try playing the easy track a few more times and I can reach the checkpoint, but I still can't finish the race. I just keep running out of time. What bullshit? If this is the easy track, what could the others possibly be like? Well, let's find out, and trust me, it gets much worse. The next track is the stunt track. Yeah, that ain't happening. We got a couple of cars on the road with us, and good golly, look at those graphics. Yikes. I start driving at full speed, and I'm going forward. Am I flying in the air? What? I somehow crashed my car just driving forward, and there's even an instant replay showing me dying in a fiery explosion. Surprisingly, dying doesn't get me a game over. We continue and I clipped a car and died. I'm back on the road and I'm controlling a lot better. I drive off one of the ramps the game has placed and, of course, I crash. I crash and I run out of time. I race again, but this time we're taking the alternate path at the beginning. Maybe I'll have better results. Ha! Look at this is supposed to be a cow. I go off another ramp and crash. So, the trick to these ramps is don't go full speed. If you want to slow down, simply letting go of the acceleration does not slow you down. I've noticed once you hit a certain speed, you have to hit the brakes to actually slow down. That's not how a car works, and that's odd for a racing game. But anyway, we reach this, a goddamn loop-de-loop. Ah, shit, let's do this. Whoa, I don't know what's happening. I crashed on this damn loop and ran out of time. I race again, and I just keep crashing at this part. Well, I'm not gonna be stumped by some low-tier racing game. I'm gonna use my brain and just drive around the track. Oops, I must have clipped something. Let me try again. Ugh, must have been that red thing. Let me just swerve further out. Nope. This game is forcing you to go on the loop. I thought I could outsmart the game, but the game outsmarted me. I got outsmarted by race driving. My God. Well, let's take a look at the last track, the super stunt track. What else could they possibly throw at me? Well, so far it seems pretty tame. Oh shit, I'm turning too much. Oh God, avoid the barn. Ah! Back on the road, I get to drive on this curve here. Drive up a tall ramp, and I'm out of time. Let's try this again. I get to the same ramp I timed out at, but this time I turn in just a bit too much and I fall. Wild E. Coyote and Roadrunner style. You know what? I'm done with this game. This game is crap. This is one of the worst games I've ever played. The racing is just too damn choppy. The controls are too sensitive. The graphics hurt my eyes. The music is practically non-existent. There's no real game modes other than, here, play this track. And the game is called Race Drivin', and you don't actually race anyone, you just try not to run out of time. I might just suck at this game, but there's no doubt that this game sucks too. When I was younger, I played the Sega Genesis version, which runs at a slightly higher frame rate, making it so much easier to actually play a race and you can somewhat enjoy it. The Genesis version also allows you to make custom tracks. Plus, in the Genesis version, your dashboard doesn't take up half the screen. If you feel like you must play Race Drivin', go for the Genesis version. But really, there's not much to this game. I don't recommend it unless you want to play something awful. But these are just my opinions. What do you guys think? What do you think of Race Drivin'? Think it's good? Think it's not that bad? Let me know in the comments below. I thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. I thank you again, and I will see you all on the next one.